ha 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 ha. In Alpha Sapphire, Maxie will actually kneel down before Archie. How pathetic you appear now. The fool, Archie. Maxie, you fool. I wanted you to activate the rings. Just as I predicted. Little scamp. Even I, the great Maxie, have found myself wishing for something I cannot justify. And the illogical desire that I harbored was to have you present here at this moment. Ha 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 ha! And now that fool's wish has come true. Fantastic! Nothing could please me more. I suppose I should make introductions. I present to you my incomparable partner, who will assist Team Magma in driving humanity forward to its next level. The Super Asian Pokémon, Groudon! Behold, this great form slumbering in defiance of even the broiling lava surrounding it. So long have I waited for this day. Immeasurably long, this foolish world has held back humanity's progress out of misguided idealism regarding the coexistence of humans and Pokémon. But this ancient creature can bring that to its rightful end, creating a new land upon which humanity may stride freely forward. Now that I have at last obtained the power of Primal Groudon, and now you are the final obstacle remaining between me and my goals. It behooves me to use every tool at my disposal to eliminate you. Indeed, even Mega Evolution! Do not delude yourself that you and your Pokémon are the only ones capable of it. I must apologize for making you wait through our encounters at Mount Chimney and Mount Pyre without treating you to this site. Brace yourself for my ultimate attack. It's time for our final showdown with Maxie! Or I don't know, final showdown, but look at this thing! It's scorching hot! This battle is just already intense and we haven't even started yet! How is our Pokemon standing on this lava? Or this magma. I don't know, but my Diancie is going to start off with a takedown, going to do a little bit of damage to itself. And Bubble's just going to play rough and take it out in one hit. Good job. 1 down, 3 to go. Next up is going to be his Weezing, so let's just get Metagross out here. I don't know if I want to Mega Evolve. You know what? Yeah, I actually want to Mega Evolve Metagross. Thinking about it now, as this intense music is playing, I'm just going to be quiet for a second. I just really like this battle theme. It just seems so intense in the fact that we're fighting Maxie now. And taking our Pokemon left, right and center. Him not standing a chance, but still an epic feud. Anyway, level 46 on Metagross. And we got ourselves a Crobat, so come out here and try and do your business as I send it about the Crobat because I'm actually faster than it thanks to Mega Evolution. Maxie, you are getting... My power is just maxed out right now, so... Anyway, his last Pokemon and his main Pokemon is going to be his Camerupt, of course, Fire Ground type. So let's just get Bubbles out here and let Bubbles take care of business here. Anyway, this is his Mega Evolution. Mega Camerupt with that giant volcano on its back. But it's not going to help you in the slightest because I just one-hit KO'd all of your Pokemon. How does that feel, Maxie? How does that feel? You've really done it, child. You've shown a power that exceeds that of the great Maxie. Haha, haha, ha, haha, ha, gahaha, yahahaha. Splendid. Yes, splendid, my young trainer. No, it is more than that. I should be calling you my young hero, believing until the very end that a world where humanity and Pokemon coexist must be the best. Rejecting my ideals without a second thought. Yes, watching you struggle desperately to halt the beginning of the world's end. You are undoubtedly a hero. So noble, and yet I will not yield. I will not bend. My ideals will not be shaken. My dream for the world's next step forward will never change. I will use the red orb to awaken Groudon, revert it to its primal form, and put an end to all else. Wait, Maxie! Tabitha? But Tabitha? Do stop that now! Please, Maxie! You just don't understand! What Groudon will bring about upon awakening is an end to the world. Did you think I had not noticed that I had somehow failed to realize you were after my spot? Such a sad development, indeed, to be betrayed by my number 2. In the end, there is only one being upon which I can depend. Now, Groudon! Absorb all of the power resting in this red orb, and reclaim yourself! Revert to your primal form! This is the time to take back the great evolution you lost in the ancient past! Reclaim the possibility you once held! You... Gah! At last! I've finally done it! A new world for human evolution will be born! We shall stride forward! What have you done, boss? What? Message from our members outside? What is it? So the sun has turned mercilessly fierce in its heat. Should expect so. That's what I have long... No, what we have long wished for. What? The heat is greater than simulations predicted? It will be a risk to our own safety if it continues? That cannot be. It has only just awoken. Where is it getting so much power from? And how much more will it gain when it does undergo primal reversion? Continue your readings, then report back. Boss? Maxie? Just what's happening on the surface? All that matters is that I've used the red orb to awaken Groudon. And now, I will transform this planet to a land ideal for humanity. Hey, Maxie? Looks like we underestimated the power of the Super Ancient Pokémon. The power of Primal Reversion. What? Did you say? Primal Groudon brings about an end, alright, but you don't get to choose what end. It's gonna drive every little living thing on this planet to its death. The only thing waiting for us is despair. A despair we can't even run from. A despair that's gonna crush humanity. You blasted fool! And it's all happening because you were cocky enough to think you could control the Super Ancient Pokemon's power. So the information we received from the Weather Institute was true. Boss Maxie! We'll never get anywhere just standing around here like this. There isn't a moment to spare. We must confirm the situation on the outside. Child, you're coming too. Hurry up! This is not... What? I wanted to make It was supposed to be a world where the human race would attain new heights, the next stage of our development. It was all for humanity's future. Boss, Maxie. So this is the power of the super ancient Pokemon. This is how Groudon brings everything to an end. All of us, people and Pokemon, every living thing on this planet, everything's gonna die. Okay, little scamp, we're setting sail for Sootopolis. That blasted Groudon is no doubt gonna get there ahead of us. It'll be waiting for us deep in the Cave of Origin, there in Sootopolis. There's a pool of energy that folks say is needful for primal reversion. There's no doubt in my mind that Groudon will be racing to that cave, thirsting for that power. We got no choice but to go ourselves. We gotta do whatever we can to fight back. Alright, Maxie, you Team Magma blighters better come with us. We're responsible for this mess. This ridiculous, impossible mess. It only makes sense for us all to step up and clean up after ourselves. Agreed? Let's go, Boss Maxie. Hey, old scamp. Look, I'm supposed to be a grown-up, right? So let me say sorry for the way this has gone down. And I'm sorry because I gotta ask you to pitch in with that cleanup. So, you're apologizing because you brought to the end of the world. It's like BP from... what was it? Those South Park episodes. They're like, we're sorry. When they brought Cthulhu to this world. It's just like this, almost. We need every hand on deck if we're gonna do something about this mess. So I'll be waiting for you in Sootopolis. Emil! I'm sorry I could not be here sooner. Terrible. So this is what was being depicted in that painting in Granite Cave. If this doesn't stop, all Hoenn, no, the entire world, will burn up. Nothing could live in such a land of death. Neither Pokemon nor humans. This dreadful blaze must be caused by the sweltering heat wave forming above Sootopolis. Come on, Steven, think! What are you going to do? No. There's no point in agonizing over the situation from here. I have to go to Sootopolis. There must be answers there. Emil, I will count on you to help with this crisis. But please, promise you won't do anything reckless. Well then, I'll go ahead to Sootopolis. Good luck to you. Well, things have gone to shit, I would say. Well, we're closing into getting hell now. But anyway, everyone is going to Sootopolis City. And I think that is a good idea to do. We're also heading to Sootopolis City, but I want to prepare myself for what's coming. So, oh, it's so bright. I want to heal up my Pokemon, get my party ready, and get everything that I need. Alright. Just look at this heat. It's just... everything is so bright here, and the music is also kind of creepy, I must say. So, what I want to do here is pull out the super... okay, I don't need to, but I did decide to bring Azula back into the party because I think Azula might be quite helpful for what's coming. So, what we gotta do is use our bike. It's not even any bike music, so this music is what's going on. Emil! So you did come. I've been waiting for you. What terrible heat. Feels as though the entire world will be burnt away. Ah, yes. You need to hear what my friend has to say. My name is Wallace. I'm this town's gym leader. I've also been entrusted with the protection of the Cave of Origin. This drought is being caused by a power emanating from the Cave of Origin. That is the blue orb. I see. Follow me. This sunlight. People and Pokemon need sunlight to live. So why does this sunlight fill us with so much dread? The blazing sun over Sootopolis is growing even more intense. Soon all of Hoenn will be caught under its withering glare. If that were to happen. Team Magma and Team Aqua. We've been waiting, you scamp! Dear Maxie, to that child, I know what must be done. I will entrust this to you now. It is the fruit of our collaboration with the Devon Corporation, and it represents the height of Hoenn's technological knowledge and skill. We get the Magma suit! We had actually been preparing that in anticipation of making contact with Groudon, but at this point, it doesn't look like there's any hope of that for us. There's nothing we can do except leave it to you. And yet, even with that Magma suit, is it probable that anyone could pass through that magma, now fiercer than ever due to the forces of nature? That's true. It is very possible that its energy could be far greater than our calculations show. There is nothing to fear. The blue orb he bears, its ancient powers will protect both the boy and his Pokemon. You've hit the nail on the head! Those old folks at Mount Pyre did say something about that the red orb would unleash Groudon's primal powers and trigger a primal reversion, while the blue orb have the power to reverse that and calm the beast. Yes, the energy overflowing from the Cave of Origin just now. It is the same energy that gives Groudon its power. With the blue orb, which contains the power to suppress that, it should be possible to calm the rage of this flood of magma. Of course, the blue orb's power alone will not lead you to where Groudon waits. You will not reach Hoenn's core that way. Use the suit that you were just given. With that, it will finally become possible to stand up against the forces of nature. Emil, to think that you had the blue orb, you'll be okay. You and your Pokemon can handle it, whatever happens. I believe that. No man or woman from Sootopolis is permitted to enter the Cave of Origin, but you must go, together, with your blue orb. You must go regardless of what waits for you inside that cave. We'll also get our people together up top here, to help any folks and Pokemon in trouble. My little scamp of a savior, looks like we're making you hear all the burden on your little shoulders alone. I'm sorry for that, but I know you're going to see this through. Child, you. No, I'm not right to call you child. Fellow trainer, I've caused great harm, and for that, I apologize most sincerely. Yeah, again, they're just apologizing for the end of the world coming, like, we're sorry. But now we find ourselves at an impasse, and you and your Pokemon are all that humanity has to count on in its stand against Groudon. The fate of our world, the world upon which all humanity thrives, the fate of our world rests in your hands. Everyone is joining the party. Emil, I heard on the news that things were going haywire around Sootopolis. And then I saw you on bus now, Emil. I couldn't sit there and do nothing when I knew you were here in the thick of it, so I came flying. Isn't that Team Magma and Team Aqua? Okay, can you just say that I'm like shocked and confused on so many levels right now? Like, can I just say that? This is probably something way bigger than I can imagine, isn't it? So I'm not even going to ask right now. I'm going to try to find what I can do to help, and then I'm going to do my best with that. And I'm going to keep on hoping and believing that you'll be okay out there, Emil. Because you're the best friend I have. Okay, so after all of that, remember everything that we have on our shoulders. Yeah, it is time to spray or repel. Yeah, that is what all this has come to. Spray or repel, and I'm actually running kind of low on super repels. But it has all come to this. We're entering the Cave of Origin. And where does this lead to? Nowhere, it seems. Okie dokie then. But things are getting really intense here as Zubats are trying to stop us from going down to the core, to Groudon. I think it would be a bad idea jumping down that hole if I say so. Because it looks like there's like endless pips there. It feels like a glove. I mean, okay, it can't be more perfect than that. Like, did I develop it for me personally? Because it fits me perfectly. I would imagine that they would have developed it for Maxie. It may fit the suit with the blue orb. Do you read me? It is I, the great Maxie, who brought upon the end of the world! A device built into that suit you have donned allows me to talk to you. We have received the readings from your suit. They suggest a crowd. No shit! Is my suspicion correct? Does it stand before you now? Yeah, I think you can tell. You must listen. Do not waste even a single second. Leap upon Groudon's mighty back. Then let take you the... It's 2015 and they can't get a good receiver or sound thing. The sound cut out. And why would we take off our suit? I don't know. But over here, if you want to go out, if you're not fully prepared, go ahead and do that now, because there is no returning now. So, I highly recommend that you save your game, have all your Pokemon ready, because it's showtime! this is Primal Groudon! Now Primal Groudon is going to be level 45. It's ground fire type with the ability Desolate Land, which creates a strong sun weather. And it lasts until the entire battle, and it renders water type moves completely useless. And it's going to have the moves Lava Plume, Rest, Earthquake, and Precip Blaze, which is a 120 base ground type move. Now, if you're playing Alpha Sapphire, you'll be fighting Primal Kyogre, which is also going to be level 45, with the when it's going to be pure water type with the ability Primordial Sea. It creates a heavy rain and it lasts until the entire battle, and it renders fire type moves completely useless. And it's going to have the moves Body Slam, Aqua Ring, Ice Beam, and an Origin Pulse, which is a 110 base water type move, which is exclusive to Alpha Sapphire, which the move Precip Blaze, or however it is pronounced, is exclusive to Omega Ruby. And these Pokemon have some incredible stats. For example, this Groudon here, 180 base attack stats. I mean, holy crap! And Kyogre's got 180 base special attack. This is not going to be an easy fight. And since water type moves are completely useless, I think I'm going to Mega Avoid Azula here. I think Azula is definitely the best Pokemon to fight this thing with, even though Crobat is immune to 2 of its moves. So it's only going to be able to get hit by Lava Plume, but oh god, Earthquake, this is not going to be easy. Oh dear god! Oh dear god, oh, help! Maxie? Could I get a little bit of help? Because I think that I'm quite a bit of trouble here. So what I'm probably going to have to do is kind of PP stall this Groudon. Oh, I'm not doing any damage to it at all because Play Rough is not very effective. Oh dear. Yeah, use all your Lava Plumes, because whenever Groudon has used up all of its Lava Plumes, it will not be able to hit Crobat at all. So, oh god. I'm in so much trouble now, it's not even funny. Yeah, and my Pokemon are not fit for fighting Groudon. Let's just be completely honest about that. Let's actually hammer him to see if I can lower his attack. But Groudon has Rest, which means that it can... Oh. I mean, I'm not even able to do any damage to it, but let's actually try Barb. Let's see. I'm definitely going to be quicker than Groudon, so let's fly up in the air. I mean, if you have a Pokemon that you can either put it to sleep or paralyze it, that would be absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately, you won't be able to use like Thunder Wave, but if you have Stun Spore, that should work pretty great against Groudon. But look at that fly, it does nothing. So what I probably want to do here is I'm going to try it. I mean, this is my best opportunity to try and catch this thing. And I bought 100 Pokeballs because, hey, I thought it would be funny to maybe try and catch Groudon, because this is not going to be easy. And the legendary Pokemon in this game is back to being extremely difficult to catch. It's got a catch rate of 3, not unlike those legendary Pokemon like Xerneas and Yveltal from X and Y being extremely easy to catch. No, this is 2. Oh! I actually got 2 shakes with that. It would be so funny. Oh, there we go. It would be so funny if I actually was able to catch it with a Pokeball. But I don't think that is going to happen. But come on, use Lava Plume. No, don't use Earthquake. Try and use Lava Plume. I don't want... Oh, thank you for using moves that are not going to work against Barb. That is so helpful. Barb is definitely the best. No, stop using Earthquake. Use Lava Plume when I'm up in the air, and then use Earthquake when I'm down. No! 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 Oh, actually, no! Are you freaking kidding me? No! Barb! Barb! I got 2 Pokemon left. This is not going to be easy. Thor, you're my best bet right now. I should have probably started off with Crobat, or Barb, as I should call her. I'm so freaking screwed. Oh, I still got a chance. You know what? I'm not even going to care about the Pokeballs, because it's so difficult when the Pokemon you're trying to catch just keep healing itself. So I'm just going to go for Ultra Balls, because I decided to buy 50 of those. But come on now. Oh, not even a shake. I did not anticipate a shake, but whatever. And the fact that Primal Groudon is part Fire type means that my Overeat... let's try it actually. And I can't actually use Rain Dance here either, but let's see how much Overeat does. Oh, wow! That actually did a lot of damage to Groudon. Probably because of the heat. But anyway, this is probably one of the best opportunities I'm going to have to catch this thing, so... Let's see, come on now. 1, 2... Oh, 2 shakes again. I'm going to be so surprised if I'm going to be able to catch... If I'm going to be able to catch this thing in my first try. That would be incredible if that would happen. So come on now. Ultra Ball, go! Catch this thing, please. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Oh my god, no! Yes! Yeah! Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god! Groudon is said to be the personification of the land itself. Legend tells of its many clashes against Kyogre, as each sought to gain the power of nature. Are you freaking kidding me? Full health? I know it was written Ultra Ball, but still! Holy crap! Emil! It's really over, isn't it? Emil, we owe you great thanks. Look above you. The sky over Sootopolis has returned to normal. Somehow, it's so warm. It's the energy that have been amassed deep within the Cave of Origin, now flowing out to pour over the great world. As if the uncertainty and fear from moments ago never even existed. My heart feels like it's been softly set at ease. The sea or the land, Pokemon or humanity. All this time we've just been trying to grab onto happiness for one of them. Even if it meant destroying the other. Look at how things have turned out. Now the world's got its natural balance back. We got to rethink this thing from the very start. We got to redo everything we've done from scratch and get it right this time. What do you say, Maxie? I suppose you may be right. However, personally, in my case, some wrongs cannot be atoned for, no matter how you try to right them. And I have committed wrongs so great as to bring the whole world to its knees. Maybe too much to assume that I should deserve the chance to start anything over. Leader, without a doubt, you have committed an offense that can never be forgiven. But all living things, you have wronged not only Team Magma, but all living things on this planet, whether great or small. However, that is precisely why you must now set things right. You must continue to atone for the sins you have committed, even at the risk of your own life. To set right the things you have done, without running away in fear. Isn't that how an adult accepts responsibility? Should you find a resolve to do so inside yourself, then I, Team Magma Admin Tabitha, I will serve at your side as counsel forever. Tabitha. Thank you. You know, someday we adults are gonna have to hand this world off to this little scamp and the rest of his generation. But what kind of world are we adults gonna make? What kind of world do we wanna pass to these kids? If we haven't even figured that out ourselves, we're never gonna get anywhere. So are we gonna make a world where everyone can coexist together? Or after all, it's gonna be a world that we claim by force, one that we fight and scrabble over. I don't know, but I think we can at least start by giving it some time and thinking it over. All of us can do that, whether we're Team Aqua or Team Magma or whatever. You were able to use that blue orb to great effect, so I imagine you will be able to handle this. Have Groudon hold it, you should be able to control its primal reversion for at least a short period, such as during battle. And that's it from me! Later, scamp! Farewell. Team Magma and Team Aqua are made up of people with completely opposing ideas and goals, but perhaps even they can learn to meet halfway, one small concession at a time. I know it's too much to expect that everything will change at once, but I hope this crisis might at least help them take the first vital step forward. I imagine that many changes are happening now all across Hoenn. I hope you will be able to travel this world and see its richness with your own eyes, and revel in its newness in your own heart. But for the present, you may first wish to challenge the city's Pokemon gym. There you'll find the very same Wallace who helped us so much waiting for you. He's strong, but the way you are now, you should be capable of battling him on an equal footing. And when you travel the world, you should try to use this. This flute is one of my favorite items. We get the Eon Flute! The Eon Flute is proof of the bond between you and your Latios that has been sitting in my box since I got him. No matter how far you may be from one another, play the flute and Latios will surely fly straight to you. Then it can take you to the sky, soaring above the land with you astride its back. Yes, just like when we first encountered Latias and Latios at Southern Island. People and Pokemon, nature itself, our survival in this world depends on all of us living together in harmony. I feel I've just begun to understand that, and I'm wondering how the world will continue to change from this point on. Fills me with an inexplicable excitement. Emil, as you and your Pokemon live and grow in this changed world, I wonder what effect it will have on you. What will you think about? What ideals will you believe in? If we do get the chance to meet again, I hope you will be able to show me and my team the answers you've found. Until then... Phew! Finally, it's just the two of us again. I've got to say, thanks for everything you've done for our region, Emil. You know, I thought we were supposed to have set off from Liru together, but you, Emil, seems like you just keep getting further and further ahead of me. I even started to feel like you've gone somewhere that I can't even reach. It's pretty lonely, you know? Not! What would you think if I really said something like that? Anyway, Anyway, you did something really amazing today, so try to take it easy for a while. See you later! I still can't believe it! I managed to catch that Groudon with that Ultra Ball. At full health nonetheless. That is quite incredible. And as you can see, this tree is now in full bloom. And, no, we already gone over there. Over there was where that Sable Knight was. But yeah, I still can't really believe it. We caught Groudon in our first try. Well, not our first ball, but our first try, and I can't believe that could actually happen. Well, I believed it could happen, but I didn't actually think that could happen. But anyway, now that we have saved the world from complete destruction, we are now able to challenge the final gym in Hoenn, the Sootopolis gym. But what I want to check out first is Groudon, the normal Groudon, as you can see here. I would just go over Groudon real quickly here. Groudon has the ability Drought, which means the sunshine, it will become sunshine when Groudon gets out of battle. And since the 6th generation, it will last only 5 turns. Previously, it was until the weather changed or the battle ended. Now, normal Groudon still has some incredible stats, like 150 base attack, 140 base defense, and regular Kyogre is also, it has the ability Drizzle, which means it's going to rain when it comes out in battle, and it works just the same as Drought. And normal Kyogre has 150 base special attack and 140 base special defense. So it's still a fantastic Pokemon, even when it's not in its primal form. And it works just the same as Mega Evolution. You just have to, I guess, use the red orb to activate it during battle. I just have to see if you can actually attach it to Groudon. Yeah, I guess you can give it to Groudon and that will able to activate Mega Evolution. But with that, I'm so, I guess you could say exhausted right now because there's been a lot of dialogue, and with that screaming with catching that Groudon, I think it is finally time to end things off. Next time on Pokemon Omega Ruby, we're going to be challenging the final gym in Hoenn. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye! But wait. There's actually one thing I want to do before we end things off. Now, this is actually rather important, I would say. There is a new mystery gift Pokemon for you guys to pick up. From the 24th of July to the 27th of July. Now, this weekend, you could get yourself a... Let's just wait for everything to load up. It's a mythical Pokemon Diancie! So, I believe this is the first, gift Pokemon we've had in a while, but there we go! I think this is the first time that Diancie has been distributed on Mystery Gift. Let's just check the card tab on... here you can see the Beldum, Superior, we have Emboar, we have Samurott, and then, yeah, the last one was the Eon ticket. 5 months ago? Really? 5 months ago? Yeah, that was the latest, what do you call it? Worldwide distribution over Mystery Gift that we had. So anyway, we want to go into the game and actually check out that Diancie, because, as I said, I think this is the first time, before Diancie has been kind of an event Pokemon that you've only been able to pick up at events like GameStop and whatnot, I do believe, but you have a couple of days now to actually pick yourself up a Diancie for your own. I do believe I need to put the Pokemon in the data real quickly, or in the PC I should say. There we go. So hello there, girl. Good evening, it must be Emil. I've got a mystery gift here with your name on it. Here you are. We received Diancie. We look forward to serving you again. Hooray! Thank you very much. So this Diancie, as you can see here, it's Rock Fairy type, so very interesting typing. And its original trainer is Hope. It's got the most Diamond Storm, Moonblast, Dazzling Gleam, and Protect. Some very interesting moves. I've never heard of the Diamond Storm before, but it is a very good defensively oriented Pokemon. And it has the ability to clear bodies, so the opponent is not able to lower its stats. So, a very interesting Pokemon indeed. I think it's because or I don't know why it's distributed right now, but make sure to go out to the Pokemon Center and go back in again. Please, just a moment. Moi, toi, I need you to attendance, sorry, to forgive us, young master, for speaking without an introduction. There is a matter of great import that we must discuss. Is it true that you have somehow obtained the mythical Pokemon Diancie? Diancie, the inexplicable mutation arising from the Pokemon we know as Carbink. When and where it originates from, and the mechanism of its formation, it is indeed as mysterious existence. One of the plus grand mysteries. Diancie is the epitome of beauty among Pokemon. The divine symmetry of its body enables it to absorb light and display a radiance beyond the awareness of this realm. It is said that upon Mega Evolving, Mega Diancie emanates a beauty that surpasses all known beauty. That beauty, it is so dazzling to behold that people call it the Royal Pink Princess. Young Master has been searching for Diancie in order to see this beauty fantastique. And we too have managed to obtain the Diancie that is necessary. I'm so sorry for all your friends, people out there, for his Mega Evolution. We have been most ardent to discover a Diancie that we might take back to our young master to show to him this famed beautiful team. Yet we have proved unsuitable to the task, unable to secure the indispensable Diancie. Please allow me to ask you directly, will you agree to relinquish your... No way! Is there no way we can proceed? No way! Monsieur, please, if you could only... Wait! Master? Hey, I'm sorry that they've been bugging you. You guys, I'm really glad you tried so hard to find a Diancie for me. Truly. But I'm gonna let you finish here. Well, I think you might be on the wrong track. I'm not even that into finding a Diancie anymore, you know. Diancie is so yesterday. Right now, it's all about Barboaches. What I really want now is a big, tough Pokemon, you know? Like a Wailord. So you got a Diancie, right? How about we give you the Diancie we found? It'd be a crazy waste to have a rare Pokemon like that and never even Mega Evolve it, you know? So we get the Diancie! The Mega Evolution done for Diancie. Diancie, of course, Mega Evolved and like BAM and DAN and POW POW and end that battle in a flash. Even if folks still call it a Royal Pink whatever, I bet a Mega Evolved Diancie would be crazy strong, who knows? You keep rolling your way through battles and strolling away with victories. That's what I want to see, you know? Okay, you two, now let's shoot for a big tough Pokemon. Oh, monsieur maître. Again, I'm so sorry to all you French people out there, but of course we got the Mega Evolution for Diancie, and before I end things off, I actually want to check out the Mega Diancie since I haven't really seen it before. I mean, Diancie is it's a Pokemon from the 6th generation, or originally introduced in X and Y, but I don't believe. I mean, you're not able to obtain this thing in the wild at all. It's just an event Pokemon, kind of like Mew and Celebi was back in the day. So I actually want to check out this Diancie. Wait, did we put it up front? I actually want to check out I want to check out this Diancie and its Mega Evolved form before we end things off. I know it's a long episode, but I feel that it's pretty important that we see, or that we at least obtain this Diancie. So, nope. Here we go. I finally found a wild Pokemon. And it's a freaking Magikarp. Well, as I mentioned previously, I won't go over any... Well, I'm only going over Pokemon that is in the Hoendex, but I just want to check out this Diancie here, because again, it looks pretty cool. I like the looks of it, and I like the colors of it. It's a pretty colorful Pokemon again. They call it the Pink Princess. But you know what? If you're the Pink Princess, Clefairy is the Pink Queen. But there we go, that is how Mega Diancie looks. Looks pretty awesome, I must say. Look at that Diamond Storm, and that is actually a rock type move. I mean, I would believe that would have been a a fairy type move. And I completely forgot to kind of check how its stats changes, so I want to do that too. Just in case you're also curious about Diancie, because you should definitely pick one up, because this These opportunities don't come too often. As I said, the last mystery gift event that we had was back in February with the Eon ticket, so... Here we go, another Magikarp we're going to absolutely destroy. I'm sorry, Magikarp, but this needs to be done. So let's just Mega Volt Protect, actually. Just so I'm able to get that Mega Evolution off and just kind of check his stats, you know. Just kind of check if it gets more defensive or more offensive, you know. Yes, I'm going to protect from the Splash! Or Flail, okay. Yeah. Anyway, let's check out this Diancie here. So, no, not check moves, sorry. So, it gets more offensively based. I mean, look at that attack and special attack stat. It's also really fast, so it kind of changes from a defensive Pokemon to an offensive Pokemon, and it also gets the ability Magic Bounce, so the exact same thing as Mega Absol. So, anyway, I'm too afraid from this Magikarp. I need to run. No, I'm not. I was actually thinking of doing that, but let's just wreck this thing with the Dazzling Gleam. Yes, just make it all bright so Magikarp won't see anymore and die because of blindness. Because that is definitely a thing. But anyway, and now it's finally time to end things off. I knew I made this long episode even longer, but I knew I had to fit this in somewhere, and I just wanted to have it out when the event is going on. So remember, between July 24th and July 27th in Europe, North America, and Australia, you're able to pick up yourself a Diancie, and if you don't have the Mega Evolution Stone for it, you'll also pick up that at the same time over Mystery Gift. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, hope you enjoyed it. Next time, it's time to take on the Sootopolis City Gym. I'll see you guys then, goodbye!